What is immigration? UK politics defines immigration as the movement of peoples from one country into another for residential rather than visiting purposes, which may be for a number of reasons, including economic, family, social, and personal. And those peoples are called immigrants. Immigrants and guest workers play a vital role in the rebuilding of Europe's infrastructure after World War II by working in heavy industry, in health services, and in transport. However, they suffer discrimination, which contribute in some countries to the isolation of ethnic groups and minority communities. Some states attempt to deal with the social exclusion of immigrants by limiting future immigration.
Immigration boosts economy and encourage economic recovery. Immigration brings new modern perspectives, experiences, and ideas to the country. These are their strengths in doing businesses, which can provide a country many economic benefits. Moreover, immigrations contribute greatly to the nation's total economic output and take revenue for over $1.6 trillion alone in 2013. Immigrants also encourage economic recovery. Immigrants probably move to a new location to pursue a job opportunity compared to the nation's citizens. It means that places which economically struggle can be recovered with greater speed as immigrants come to work.
Immigration can lead to an overpopulation problem. The wealthier nations of the world seem to be the most popular destinations for immigration. This means that there can be overpopulation problem in the wealthy countries, while underpopulation problem can begin to form in the developing world. When population levels become imbalanced, then it probably causes resource access problem at the local level in regions where high levels of immigration take place. At present, population growth is in U.S., including fertility. The U.S. population can double in the next century.
Well, I got to go to a new place, and then I get to study in a university. Like in our country, it's more like colleges, and the whole thing is looked over by just one university because our country is pretty small. But here, the campus is big, and I feel like there's a lot more opportunities for me here. And also, I get to meet new people, like you.
Oh, right, nice to meet you.
Yeah. Okay. Actually, it doesn't sound so bad because last time my teachers told me that if I do good enough, then I might just get a job in Thailand and I could, stay here. So it's not a bad thing because, like I told you, our country is small and all. So there are far more better opportunities here. So I think I might just stay.
No, you might just stay.
Or I might go home, who knows?
Oh.
Because it's not so
They don't really get highlighted, in news or something. They're just viewed as a citizen. Because, like, some of the Bhutanese citizens born within the country itself, they have, like, ethnicity of Indians too, like, or Nepal. And they look almost the same,
They're equal.
They're like no different. There's like no difference. So yeah, I think it's pretty okay.
ก็ถ้าว่าถือกฎหมายก็น่าจะเป็นการดีเนาะเพราะว่าเราได้อยู่สบายขึ้นทางด้านการใช้ชีวิตทางด้านมีสิทธิเสรีภาพของเรานะเพราะว่าถ้าว่ามันถือกฎหมายแล้วเราจะสามารถเฮ็ดหยังก็ได้อยู่ในประเทศนั้นนะโดยเฉพาะคือข้าพเจ้าก็จะมีสิทธิ์ในการใช้ชีวิตแบบเต็มที่เป็นอิสระของเราแต่ว่าคันถ้าว่ามันผิดกฎหมายก็แน่นอนว่ามันอยู่ยาก ถ้าว่าสำหรับตัวเองเนาะถือว่าจะอยู่ไสก็ได้เนาะแต่ว่าขอให้เฮาเฮ็ดผลประโยชน์ของตัวเองถือว่าให้มันเกิดผลประโยชน์ที่ว่าเฮาเรียนมานะให้มันหลายได้ที่สุดถ้าว่าก็เป็นการดีถ้าว่าจะอยู่ประเทศที่ว่าบ่แม่นที่ว่าภูมิลำเนาของตัวเองอยู่ประเทศอื่นก็สามารถเฮาสร้างผลประโยชน์แต่ว่าในใจลึกๆเฮาก็อยากกลับบ้านเพราะว่าอยากกลับไปพัฒนาบ้านเฮาเอง
So far, we have mentioned about general ideas about immigrants, and for another part, I would like you to see immigrations in smaller context, which is our country, Thailand. During the King Ram campaign, the Great Prabuan Dynasty, Chinese Teochew come to Thailand as an immigrant. They reside along Noparpa riverbank. Portuguese, the first Western world, had visited Ayutthaya, which once used to be former Siam capital city, to build relationship or trade with Orientals. Apparently, immigration has been playing an important part since an infancy stage of Siam. The majority of Chinese immigrants, as well as other ethnicities, was suppressed and discriminated against race and poverty inferiority in terms of power. According to Asian recipes, Chinese were discriminated against ethnicities due to their poverty and differences in physical appearance, like their almond-shaped eyes, and most of them work in manual jobs.
Similarly, Vietnamese immigrants mostly migrated due to the cause of World War II to the northeast of Thailand, were looked down upon by locals. Nevertheless, time passed, Chinese had gained economic power and ranked as top 10 most richest family. One of the well-known tycoon is Chaiyasit CP, Mr. Chanin Jialavanon, the owner of the Kanokpan Group. The company consists of three core businesses that operate in agribusiness and food, retail and distribution, and the telecommunication industries, with investment over 30 countries. Additionally, the majority of Vietnamese as well as other immigrants from neighboring countries such as Laos, Cambodia contributed to the Thailand GDP growth than they take annually. However, still most of them are often overlooked by Thai media. To make matters worse, most of them are highlighted negatively, involving crimes, robbery, without considering their contribution to economic growth.
Okay, second, immigrants can employ undesirable jobs in Thailand. There are two unwanted work sectors which most Thai people prefer not to do, including agricultural sector and fishing and seafood industry. In Thailand, the agricultural sector has been considered as the backbone of the Thai economy, and it was the main source of the income for the majority of the Thai population. It can be seen that many Thais do not want to do the agricultural work at this point, has increasingly come to depend on migrant workers. According to Ministry of Interior of Thailand, there are currently around 440,000 regular migrant workers from Cambodia and Laos who are willing to work in the agricultural sector.
Similarly, apart from its economic and agricultural sector, the fishing and seafood industry also plays an important role in job creation. This industry seems to be an unwanted work for Thais. So more workers here are the immigrants, and primarily from Myanmar and Cambodia. As appear in international labor organizations of Thailand, this sector employ approximately 600,000 workers. More than 302,000 workers were the immigrants.
For cultural diversity, we Thai people can get a lot of benefit from immigration. If Thailand make a law to support migrants who came from different cultures, We will take advantage to learn about surface cultures such as languages, food, fashion, and also in-depth exploration about deep culture, communication style, and rule, norm, value, belief, and so forth. It can make our country become the variety culture in which welcome people to learn and live together with peacefully. Moreover, in economic, Thailand can boost economic from cultural diversity like employing migrants or cooperate with business workers from other countries. It is very important thing that we need to understand different culture because we have to be aware when we communicate and deal the business with different cultures.
Besides in education, we Thai people can get the benefit from the different language with diversity of language. It is very necessary part in our century. It is because if one person can be able to speak various language, absolutely she or he can get more job opportunity in any country. And it is fair to group between native Thai and migrants because the important reasons is supported both of them in terms of the advantage of cultural diversity.